Hi, this is Chef Dangoor with TigerChef. Today I'm going to show you how to make this antioxidant powerhouse. This is my tutorial on how to make perfect artichokes. Alright, before we start cooking these, we have to prepare them perfectly. So there's three things you got to look out for. One is the stem, one is the outside leaves, and it's the top bunch. We'll start off with the stem. Don't cut this off. A lot of people get rid of it. Don't do it. I'm just going to take off the bottom piece because it already oxidized, and we're going to expose the fresh part of it. And then we're going to take off all these little leaves. These little leaves don't really have much meat on it. So we're going to take it off to make it look a little bit cleaner, and that's fine. Even if there is meat on it, and you see how this one like snapped, it'll snap if there's any meat left. So even if I go too high, you're still leaving the good parts on. You're taking the bad parts off. Now the last part, the artichoke has a lot of little spikes around the top. So I'm gonna look, this first layer of leaves, I don't really care about, but it's the second and third layer, I'm gonna wanna cut right below the tip. I'm gonna take everything off. Okay, this is gonna do a couple things. This is gonna take off all the spikes, so then you don't hurt yourself when you're eating the artichoke. The other thing is it's gonna expose the center piece, so when you start to boil it, the water will be able to penetrate better and it'll cook faster and more evenly. So now that this thing is prepped, we're gonna boil it. All right, so I have my artichokes in my pot. As you can see, they're floating, so we're gonna take care of that in a second. But we wanna prep out our water. So we have regular water. We're gonna squeeze a whole lemon in here. You want about 1 whole lemon for every 2 quarts of water. Okay, so put these guys in here. Now the problem with these guys floating can be solved with just putting a heavy object on top. So this is just a lid for a crock pot that I have, but you can use a microwave safe plate, that works as well. Also, if you notice that they're not fully submerged, that's totally fine because you're not gonna be eating the top part of the leaves, you're gonna be eating the bottom portion, and as long as that's underneath, you're all good. So I just brought these guys to a low simmer. They're at 185 degrees to be precise. We're gonna leave them here for 40-45 minutes. We're gonna take them out and serve them. All right, so these guys have been going on for about 45 minutes. Let's take them out and take a look. All right, so I'm gonna remove this first plate, put it on to the side. There we go. Oh, these guys look great. Be careful, they're very slippery. Whoops, let me take them out. All right, so let's dissect one of these guys. So first thing, you can take off these leaves and you can see the white part in here, that's the meat. So if you want, you can take off all the leaves very easily because we cooked this nicely. And you can see it's breaking apart over here. This bottom portion, I'm gonna take it out right now. This is the money piece of the whole artichoke. And this over here, this is called the choke. That's a bad piece that you wanna take out. So we're gonna take that out right now. All right, so this is how we're gonna remove the choke. You're gonna grab a spoon, and with the tip of the spoon, you're gonna brush down the whole choke. And for the most part, it sticks together. You just follow it, and you really just wanna lift. You don't wanna scrape. You see how I was just lifting it? And that's the choke. That's the butt part of it. Yeah, let me just show you what it looks like. It's like a whole bunch of different hairs with pores, and you're just removing that portion. So now this whole piece can be eaten. All right, so also inside this is the part that we took off from the beginning. You wanna look up here. Anything that you see that's very hairy, it's also part of the choke, and it'll just come off together. You're just gonna pick it with the tip of your spoon. All right, and that's that. It's not too much that sticks onto here. So here's the other thing. All the meat is on the side. So you can either cut this with a knife, down like so, and you just have straight up artichoke meat that this can just be eaten as is. All right, this is just to give you guys a plating example of like how to do it. If you want to have artichoke 3-way, you have the center, the heart over here, you have parts that you cut off from the leaves, and you have the actual leaves on the end. So this is a beautiful way. It's very fun. It's a different, natural way of serving an artichoke. So you guys are gonna love this kind of sauce. It's a butter dipping sauce with lemon and dill, which you guys can find the recipe in another video that we made. And that's how you make this antioxidant powerhouse. Listen, for more fun instructional videos like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel. For all your chef needs, come visit us at TigerChef.com. See you guys around.